Yeah, you can come in, close the door. I don't care. This is live. This is fine.
Come on in.
This is part of the podcast.
Join
Let's get it
us.
going. You got to get some intro music ready.
Yes.
We're doing this live on the page, right?
Yes.
Facebook page.
It's live. Yes.
Is it live?
Jesus.
I love you. Let's
Do
get
it.
it going. Yeah. Hotty toddy. God almighty. Sweat Equity Podcast. Pragmatic advice with dick jokes.
Like the new tagline. I like it.
We're working on a brand. We're working on our brand guide, brand book, style guide, whatever you call it. How you doing?
Good.
What you working on, Eric?
I forgot to
Regime
ask
here?
you. Are we gonna do fancy dancy headshots for us?
Yeah, we need headshots. The date you told me about I can't do. I forgot to get back to you on that. But we're going to step up our game. We promised you guys that we would.
Yes.
And that accountability will make us do it. Not that anybody's like, hey, bro, we're your new headshots. But I think
In
what
fact, we're the only ones who give a shit.
we can do an episode on building that brand guide, building that brand book. Because a lot of people, every time we do a website or rebrand with someone, we need photos. We need photography is this secret thing that people think is super cheap now
Not.
because of the iPhone, right?
Yes.
Point and shoot. And
Turn this shit down. Thank you. Please.
This ain't shit. This is Good Grafe. This is a Sarasota. They're twins. Sarasota band.
and twins. I already did the joke once earlier. I don't give a shit though.
It's still funny. It's still funny to be the corny like, I love beer commercial things.
Yeah.
What's up?
Voila.
Yeah. Yeah, that didn't age gracefully.
I don't know. I think it could be one of those that comes back around where it's so old.
Hey,
Like, where's the beef?
Family Guy it. Just keep doing it until
Yes.
it becomes funny.
Pound it into the ground.
Good Grafe. I love they're twins. I got to meet them at Gasparilla Music Festival when I was hosting one of the stages, and they're really cool because they've got like one plays violin and one plays like cello.
Wow, rock stars.
Yeah, but you can hear it. I mean, they've got a backup band, but I mean,
That's all they play?
that's all they play.
Well, I mean, usually people like that play
Classical.
all of the instruments.
And as I see people coming in, I guess we did have a meeting at 11.
Oh, there's people coming in? Oh, it's a good thing we're live. Shit.
Well, it's all good. We'll make it work.
We'll see how the sausage gets made,
We'll ask
I
them.
guess.
Hey, Wynn, can you ask them? Wynn's our intern, off mic, off camera. Can you ask our friends in there if they can record the first half of the meeting that we're gonna miss?
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, we have an intern.
Yeah. Poor girl.
Poor girls had to listen to me rant for. I'll walk by and be like, "This is what project management's all about. It's about short term, long term at the same time." And then I'm turning into such a blowhard that I look at my watch. It's 45 minutes of me talking to her about the same thing.
She's a really good listener. That's for sure.
She fakes it real well.
Yeah.
She doesn't like it.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. Or we were asked if she could intern here. I was like, "Yeah, if you can handle this Thunderdome."
This high pressure cooker.
Actually, it could be seen as a stressful environment if you are not good at doing stuff on your own, kind of thing. Because that's kind of how I wanted to keep an environment entrepreneurial.
I think we got a bunch of people jumping on the Wi-Fi. That might be an issue for
Oh,
the
yeah?
live stream.
It looks good over here.
Yeah, but it sent me a little love note on.
I
the
think that's your
Mego.
phone, and I think that's because you like Pornhub.
No, it's not my phone. And Pornhub probably has really good servers, and like they're not the issue.
Oh, they're the leader of the internet.
Yeah.
Actually, I mean, you've seen it on Silicon Valley. Like every innovation online comes because of porn's
Yeah.
like 25% of all traffic.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, men got to get the poison out, so
It's not just men.
drives innovation.
Me too, man. Come on.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Be,
I don't.
it's not just dudes, you know?
Yeah.
There's a lot more ladies than we realized.
In what? What do you mean?
Watching the
Oh,
now,
watching
now we
porn.
feel awkward because Wynn's
Watching
back
porn.
in here and we shouldn't be talking about
Oh yeah.
stuff like that.
She's
Yeah.
not allowed to watch that. I don't think.
I guess I thought
On
that
the
meeting
internet.
was later. Whoops.
It clearly said. Well, there's a lot of people filing in. Oh shit! Hey, how's it going?
We'll get there. Well, look.
Might be a mini episode.
Well, we can do two short minis, right? Put them together later. So we can do a mini now, maybe a mini after that meeting.
Podcast sandwich.
What was the thing you were telling me about? Green dress, blue dress,
Oh, it's like an audio
or
clip.
gold dress, whatever.
What is it? It's like Laurel and Hammy or something. Like
Laurel and Hammy?
yeah, just
Like,
type in Laurel and I'm
sounds like
sure
my-
it'll pop right up.
My dad trying to figure out one of my friends' names. I don't know.
Laurel.
What are your
Hammy,
friends' names?
Something.
Laurel and Hammy?
Yeah.
It's Alex and Kyle.
No,
Close.
what you're talking about is this. It's similar to the dress color thing where people saw two different colored dresses. One was like black and purple, and then if you, I don't know, went outside and your eyes adjusted or changed, it was like gold and white. But now they have like an audio clip that I think it's different for men and women. Men hear it one way, and then if you turn the pitch on it up and down, it sounds different. It's really creepy, dude.
I'm trying to find it. Yanni or Laurel?
Yanny, that's the one. Yeah.
Okay, I'm on MSN. Yeah. That's the first thing that popped up, so you know this is cool.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's interesting for sure because it kind of alters reality. Because it's like, wait a second, if we're hearing things differently, what does that mean? Like,
Yeah, I was really interested in that whole debate of the dresses, and then it got shoved down our throat so much that I was like, oh, God, I don't care anymore.
yeah,
But it's then a month later, I'm like, that's still wildly interesting to me.
it's real. I think this one's even creepier because like
creepier than The Big Bang Theory.
this is creepy in a different way. This is like existentially creepy.
The Big Bang Theory without the laugh track. Look that up. We were
Yeah.
talking about it in a previous episode. It is weird.
It's downright creepy.
Maybe we'll play that when we come back after our break in a little bit. But I would say,
No, the implications of this one is like, you know, we talk about how we have conversations with our wives, and it's like, what if they literally are hearing reality differently? It's like,
oh, I know.
obviously it's not the same thing, but this shows that it's possible.
I feel. Oh no, I've always kind of felt that. Like I feel like I understand my wife sees things differently than I do, and I understand you. I mean, even though we're probably closer in how our perspective, I still know you view things differently than I do. Like if I look at a video program, I'll get overwhelmed because it's like, oh, all these buttons and I don't know any of that. And then, but if you're looking at it, you have experience and it doesn't bother you.
This, yeah, I know what you're saying, but this is like just there's no
That's a shitty.
backstory.
That's not a great example.
This is like no backstory. This is like straight up genetics playing a part in it.
Laurel,
So what did you
Laurel,
Laurel.
Laurel,
Laurel,
right?
Laurel,
So does it have the option to
Laurel,
turn the pitch up and down on
Laurel.
that, whatever you're looking at?
Laurel,
Oh, this
Jesus.
is like a Twitter embed. I'm on USA Today. God
okay.
damn it, I'm a dad.
So some people out there heard yammy just now.
And the article says Yanny,
Yanny, whatever.
or Yammy would be a good yam candy.
Try yammies.
Be
Yeah.
pretty gross though. You'd have to like really keep that fresh.
Ew.
Yanny versus Laurel is the dress of 2018. So if you heard Yanny just now, I heard Laurel clear as day.
Yes.
Is that what you heard?
Yes.
But apparently people.
I think women tend to hear Yanny at the so
So you're right. That is a lot creepier than the dress thing.
it's so much creepier because it's like you're hearing that, like your eyes, you know, people's eyes are drastically different in terms of, you know, color blindness and just being able to see distance and stuff, but
I think.
audio, what?
All right, y'all do this. All the listeners that are like interested about this, tell us what you got too, because I want to hear. I want to hear some real results. I don't want to read like, "Hey, we found this random dude on Twitter talking about this." USA Today pulled their tweet, and you know, like,
Yeah,
I don't care about that. I want to hear from y'all. We need to engage with y'all anyway.
if you can look for one that's adjust the pitch or I think it's the pitch. It'll have like it'll have different options.
There's a
Or
here's a
sped
different
up,
one.
maybe it's a frequency. I don't know.
Let me try a different one here. I'm on.
So,
Jesus Christ! I'm on
February
Popular Science,
last year.
and
So it's been about a
Oh, who's
That
this?
interstitial ad. This isn't. This isn't it. This is some lady in a bush talking about something.
Laurel.
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 Laurel. Laurel.
Still going.
Laurel.
Treble boosted.
Laurel.
No effects.
Laurel.
Laurel. Still hearing Laurel.
Laurel.
Bass boosted.
Laurel. Laurel.
Treble boosted.
Laurel.
Is this a video you're watching that's doing that?
Yeah, I think it's just looping now.
Oh God.
Well, no, I was telling you what it was changing. I threw it in
Oh.
there.
But
Does it
there's.
sound like a Kevin Nealon joke?
I heard it on the radio where they were playing it at a different. I think it's the pitch, and you hear it differently. You hear Yanny.
Different pitch, not
I don't-
treble bass.
No, I don't think that's it.
Well, good thing we're going to take a halftime today because Jesus
We're all
Christ, we need to
Gotta
produce this
redo
thing
this
a little bit
thing.
better. But let's see. I got a couple of things before we get into the main thing. We want to talk about just, I've been writing something. It's been in my crawl for a while now that I need to write more, pretty much. I know that. It'll help this show, I think. It's clearly.
Obviously.
It'll act as a producer's notes for this show. But it'll make, I think it's just another way to engage with everybody. Because I don't see the audience as this is a podcast audience. I see it as like they digest whatever we're doing. I want to make ours more of a media kind of thing, which sounds douchey, but, a lot of people can't listen to podcasts sometimes because they have to listen to loved ones. But, like,
That's where those AirPods come in handy.
yeah.
And that long hair.
I'm like, huh? Yeah.
Drape it.
Just think I'm deaf. So and just writing's just good. I think in general I'm at my best if I'm doing that. So I'm trying to work on self-calibrating a little bit. Where am I hate using this word too because this is digital, and you hear this every other sentence, which is what's my optimal position,
Yeah.
right? What's the optimal me kind of thing. So I was thinking about what's the thing I talk to a lot of our clients about, and let's just start there as content. And one thing that I call it the hairdresser's dilemma. So we're a consulting firm.
Not familiar, but
I'll explain. We're a consulting firm that we do the small business consulting side and we do the digital agency service side. It's a little bit different. That's kind of our model. We wanted to be a little bit unique and focus on client first. The hairdresser's dilemma. I used to work in the salon industry. And so in that salon industry, I found out stylists, we don't get this as dudes, especially I don't think you get a lot of haircuts.
I already made fun of myself for it. It's too late.
No, I just wanted to pile on.
I know. Pile away. Everybody does.
But what are you taking a 3 to it every other week or something?
That's a 1 once a week.
Oh, I forgot you were in the clan. But
I gotta sell my down.
so the hairdresser's dilemma is that they're already a little crazy. Like you have to be a little crazy to do that job. I think you have to be a people person, but most of them are a little nutty. They'll admit it too. I'm not saying this like talking shit.
Yeah.
A lot of them
I
are
guess.
self-proclaimed crazy people.
Yeah. Always believe somebody if they say they're crazy.
So yeah, right. Don't be like, nah, you're not.
Yeah. No, I'm sure you're fine.
So they'll tell you, they'll be like, I'm just a little nutty. They're not. Here's the deal. We used to rent studios to them. They run their own business. I could see it over and over and over and over. They couldn't get the business stuff done a lot of the time or had no interest. But what they do really care about is the clientele they had. So the idea is they absorb everybody else's crazy too.
Yes.
So say they're a crazy 6, 7 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're taking on everybody else's problems all day while working on their feet.
Yes.
If you're a good stylist, it can be a hard job to do physically and pay attention like a therapist.
Yeah.
So that's why the hairstylist dilemma is, they now just ratcheted up the crazy just by sponging.
Being around the crazy.
Yeah. I mean, and we were kind of it's a therapist has that situation too, a lot of the time from what I understand. And then I was kind of getting some of that before you kind of came aboard. But the early years when I was kind of just, you want to be empathetic, but I was taking on everybody else's heat,
Yeah.
and
Bringing it home.
bringing it home in the sense of like, not like projecting any hate or anything like or stress. It would be more of like I'd think about it.
Yeah, just going back and thinking
yeah.
about it, and just like, oh,
Think
that
about it
sucks.
when my headspace could be, should be somewhere else.
I hope their court date goes good tomorrow.
Yeah, like stuff like that, which I want to. That makes you. I think that makes a good account manager. I think that makes good client services.
Yeah.
But that's why I was so heavy on apps and stuff to remind me some of these littler things,
Mm-hmm.
because I want to try to free up my headspace at night at least.
Yeah.
That's when I'm.
That's where the writing can come
Yeah, that's why I can be creative, or or just kind of like just be present.
in. Yeah.
That's another thing we talk
Yeah.
about. So, we'll post the, hopefully I can get it done by today or tomorrow. But I just say what people don't tell you about running your own business is it's lonely.
Yeah.
It's isolating.
Yes.
And you have to be like, you have to have an ego, enough ego to go, I can do that
everything.
better. I can make that product better, or I can sell it better, or I can make it more convenient than where I am now, or what that competition is. You have to have something in you to start a business that has that, like, or you
It's
could be
like-
crazy and do a disruptor kind of app or model like we're trying to do.
Yeah. It's borderline stupid confidence.
Well, no, you straddle that line, right? So you're kind of always like, there's a duality to a lot of it.
Mhm.
I think there's a duality to a lot of like running a business, or maybe I just see a lot of things in a contrarian kind of way, so everything breaks down in halves. But I'd say, you're kind of pragmatic in one hand, where like you're betting on yourself because your work ethic, and
Mm-hmm.
not only you really knows that.
Mm-hmm.
On the other hand, you might not be as good as you think you are, and you might have delusions of grandeur. The idea that you have
Yeah.
might not be as good as you think it is.
That's real. I think that's harder than, or at least knowing what you're not good at. We talk about that all the time, where it's like, just don't fight it if you're not good at doing whatever administration stuff, like you and I. That's why we're in shambles. But
Well, I mean, we know it. So we're aware, but we're not really attacking it. We know we can do it. It
Yeah.
sucks. It sucks. It doesn't mean you can't do it.
Right.
I think a lot of people find an out that way. Hey, I'm not creative. I can't.
yeah,
No, you are. But you're not a 10.
yeah,
You're a 2.
Yeah, I'd say use it more as a tool to say, okay, if I don't like doing this, is it worth the money to pay somebody else to do it, whatever that might be.
Yeah, or
You know?
find that goal. Like we need a bookkeeper. Okay, $30 an hour seems reasonable.
Right.
And good luck finding that. But
Yeah, and can we?
what's the cost benefit?
Yeah,
It's
can
like
you
having
do
a-
it yourself?
It's like having a maid at the house. We used to do like, it makes us feel like we just don't take care of our own place. There's a time difference. Like
yeah.
pay $100 every 2 weeks. They get the deep cleaning stuff done.
That's what I need to do.
They come in 2 hours, get it done. But really, part of me thinks like, I think it's good for us to have to do that because it makes us appreciate all the stuff we have.
Yeah, I disagree completely. Cleaning sucks.
Cleaning sucks.
My whole house has a layer of peanut butter on it, man. Those kids. It's just
And you don't even
constant.
have a dog.
I know.
So
Maybe that's what I need to do. Get a dog.
the dogs do. They are like a Swiffer.
They
of
yeah no
sorts.
for sure they come in handy at this
But
stage
they'll
in the
eat.
kid's life.
Nah, a cost benefit of that, they're going to eat something metal, or your kids are going to leave something out. I'm already pre-worried about that with our dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Our kids are babies, so they're kind of manageable. But you got walkers, man.
Yeah.
You got runners,
White Walkers.
white walkers, keeping that clan going. So.
It's Game of Thrones.
So what I wanted to do in this post, and I'll probably add to what we're talking about here, is, we're all about trying to give the pragmatic advice. And we'll do part 2. I've got some stuff I wanted to do at the top of the show, like some apps, some things I've been listening to.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say, first, I think the first thing you got to do, this is going to be kind of first bullet point, was kind of calibrate yourself. You got to kind of figure out the issues. You got to know what you don't know. I'm looking off
Or
camera.
he's talking to
yeah.
Win, the intern.
Calibrate yourself. You know, even diet we talk about a lot.
Yeah.
That can affect your mood. Hey, I crash after lunch because you probably eat
'Cause you
a
eat
lot
all
of
these
carbs,
carbs.
right? Or just try the keto diet. Try to do less of something, but do a trial and error. I kind of see it as a science. You're a science project.
Yeah.
The hypothesis is, can I do this marathon by October? Okay. I just have to kind of run a little bit more every week until I get there.
Yes.
I mean, that's the vague.
yeah.
I can give you Hal Higdon's book that's on over there.
Yeah.
That'll give you the layout. But I'm saying, like, it starts with a shitty mile that I couldn't run a couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
which is sad, right?
You couldn't run a mile?
Well, I was struggling to run like a 10-minute mile, which is fucking pathetic.
Oh. That's all right. I
I
ain't
for me-
training for
me, how about that?
Oh, I probably wouldn't run a 10-minute mile. I don't
It's
even know.
only-
I don't time myself. I just
it's
get out
most-
and do it.
It's mostly relative to me, though, right? So
Yeah.
I'm going against what I know I can do.
Mm-hmm.
Broader, I know what's a 6-minute or 10-minute mile is not good.
It's a mile, though. Who cares? Who cares how long it takes
At
you?
any rate, I can definitely get it down to 7s and run a lot more.
Damn.
but-
I mean,
And I'm not a sprinter. No, and I don't like it. I hate running.
yeah.
I'm trying to do. That's the thing I'm doing that I don't like. To
Well,
kind of overachieve,
So it's kind of,
or not
it's
overachieve,
one of those things
just
you,
achieve.
you got to try and set yourself up to succeed, too.
I've done
you
it.
know, where it's like, you hate running, don't set the goal of running a marathon. Or,
I'm
you want to try the keto diet, get some supplies, get some
So-
almond flour, all that stuff.
So I started. I was going to start last Monday, and then I was like, "Oh, I didn't set myself up. I should have gone to the grocery store and but also plan out every meal in the beginning.
yeah.
I'm not going to do that forever. I know that, but my brain goes, "What are we going to We're going to plan out every meal for in perpetuity? Like that's how my brain goes." And then my brain's like, "Oh, fuck it. Let's just go drink
yeah.
some High Life beer."
Yeah, well,
So
As you get older, that planning of the meals is going to come in handy.
no, shit. When you have the kids, you have to plan out meals anyway. So
Right.
And for us, we also don't want to throw away as much food. That's kind of like a house goal of sorts.
I know, dude.
So we're working on that.
So bad.
So like planning out meals and doing more frequent trips to the grocery store, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
But
I've been looking at this home biogas thing. You ever heard of that?
uh-uh.
It's basically like a machine that you put in your yard, and you put like all of your organic refuse in there, and
Interesting.
it processes it and produces natural gas from your waste.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I got as far as trying to figure out what appliances can actually use it, or
What is
how
it-
you harvest.
What is it called?
Home biogas, I think it is.
Hey guys, come see me. I'll figure out a better name.
I know.
That sounds like
But-
you're hotboxing your house.
Yeah, I know. But I was like, man,
Dad
that's
farts.
something. That would make me feel a lot better. But all those damn Cheerios I'm throwing away,
Yeah, the stuff with gray water as well. That's a long-term goal when we get a new house. Is like try to see how we can fit that into the criteria or how we can work on it. That's a long-term goal down the line. Make
Oh,
it-
you're talking about gray water as like an irrigation?
Yeah, like reusing a lot of that water.
Yeah.
It feels gross. If you really break down how much we waste per household, it's like you're like, Jesus Christ. And it doesn't take
How are we not out of water yet?
right. And that's why Florida gets sinkholes, because we're taking all spring water.
yeah.
And California runs out of water because the Colorado River dries up too. And
Yep.
we're getting down that path.
Sorry.
I want to keep it over. Yeah, I know it's bad when I'm wrangling it.
Yeah.
In. We'll go till 30, and then we'll part to it in a little bit.
Okay.
I would say you got to calibrate yourself. It's just like any problem you're trying to solve in a way that you always have to know what happened before and the current status. So you're trying to solve a pipe leak. Okay. What kind of pipes is this house? Is this a 1940s house that has old kind of pipes?
Copper pipes.
And then when did it start? When did the leak start? How long has it been going? Is there any pattern? To me, that's how almost everything breaks down when you're trying to diagnose a problem and you're on your way to the solution kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Take it step by step.
Yeah, just
Start at the water droplets.
you don't have to do it in like, okay, this is like very formal, and you probably everybody kind of does that anyway. A lot of people don't really look at patterns, I'd say.
Yeah, it's not intuitive for everyone to
Right.
to say, oh, it happens every time I flush the toilet. This
It's
knocking
like you're
sound.
late every time we do a podcast. You're late by
Yeah.
30 minutes, and you'd be like, it's the other way around, really. But you'd be like, well, if I could show the Nest camera that shows everybody coming in, and give you like empirical evidence, then there's a trend that's objectively there.
Yes.
You're late by 15 minutes at least every time we meet. That's not fair, but I have nothing to really back that up. It's a feeling, which is kind of harder to prove.
I just kind of feel like I hate you.
A visceral
and your
reaction.
late ass.
Dude, I have a problem with being punctual, and I
do too, though.
I punch myself when I'm late. Like, I don't even like being late for stuff we're doing, and it's kind of flexible, but at the same time, I know you've got stuff to do. I've got stuff to do, and delaying it is selfish, or giving you a bad time that I know didn't work,
Yeah, no, I mean,
or I didn't think about it.
it's important, though. It's one thing you can handle.
So yeah. Yeah.
Learn how long your shit takes. How long does everything take that you do?
Plus, with the phones now, if you get somewhere early, you have an instant awesome fucking box in your hand.
You're
You
not
could do
bored.
so-
Just get everywhere early.
Have you have you been bored in like ever since a cell phone? Really? With a cell phone? Sometimes.
Sometimes.
But you should do something else. But
When
you're
your
only
eyes are burning out of your head from the
when you're
from the
looking at
screen.
the phone too much, you're like, I gotta get off that. That I agree with. But all right, hone it in, stick together. All right. So first thing, self-calibrate. Right, kind of figure it out. What can I do overall, maybe to kind of loneliness? Is it depression too? You know, have I always dealt with this and never really gone to it?
Yeah.
I know for me, working out physically, I will get like a mild form of depression if I don't. I just know that. That's just
If
how.
you don't work out
Yeah.
alone,
If I don't care about working out alone. I
Oh,
just
just
need
not
I need that
working out.
physical something to clear my brain.
yeah.
It's just how I work. I know that. I've known that since I was like 13.
Yeah. Well, it's
Uh,
like, the writing too, right? Anything where you're just focusing on the one thing, where you can't do anything else.
So to me, that is a need. The writing's more of a want kind of thing, but I see it professionally. I see that more of a need now.
Yeah. But I guess I mean in a way of battling a depression sort of thing.
Sure.
That creative outlet's super important.
Some
you
would
know?
call it journaling.
Yeah,
know.
whatever. That's fine.
I mean, I am writing about this because I've gone through it, and it is cathartic to kind of go, well, if I am talking to people about it, I should really articulate this a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what this was good for, writing it out and talking about it on here. It's cathartic. I hope it's helping someone else, even though we're kind of all over the road. We'll summarize at the end.
I guess so. Hopefully Wen's paying attention.
She's fired if she's not.
Sleeping.
Free internship. She's fired if she's not. Okay, so she heard Yanny, by the way. I know it.
Who? What?
No,
Oh.
it's a callback.
Call
So-
back to the shitty beginning.
So surround yourself with people that I have a co-share office space that I'm a member of, and I still have it mainly because I like working sometimes in a place that I see a lot of people doing stuff.
Yes.
I see a lot of people driven, walking with purpose, you can see they're a little stressed, but or some guys that are like pumped because something happened for work. I like being around that. I like having people in this office that are entrepreneurial. I like being in this building where we have our video partners across the hall that are right aligned with us that,
Yeah.
we need to work on our own stuff a lot of the time.
Definitely helps you step up.
Yeah.
Be like the other people.
You can,
Nice and busy.
and if you're doing digital work, man, you can really hide behind email and text and Facebook message and not really talk to anybody
Yes.
except for the Starbucks barista
Yeah.
that you're going to work at.
It's weird. The office thing does it makes you change your mindset just being here. It gets back to the you can't really be doing laundry right now. You can't be mowing your yard right now.
Yep.
So it's like removes all those other concerns that you might have normally.
And like having our office, it is like kind of having a side house where I got to take care of this place, and I haven't been doing it that well. And it's that thing
I
of
swear
like,
to God, if you rearrange this furniture one more time,
well, I just don't want to buy. I'm
quit.
cheap. I just don't want to buy anything, and I'm trying to use what we got. But it's like a bonsai tree to me. Like this office is a living document, just like a business plan. It's gonna change. It's gonna morph. What's gonna be the best for us at the time?
I don't. That's it's
Do
growing.
you
It's
got a couple
morphing really.
You got a couple thou you want to throw into this place?
No, you just
Right.
leave the stuff where it is now. This is perfect.
Thank you.
Everything's good.
Hey, feng shui is
Right?
hard to
Everything
get,
looks
man.
Good, and we don't need to move it.
I'm an interior decorator, but in heart. But my thing is, all right, so go seek out. Maybe you don't want to do that. Seek out other groups. Maybe take a class, right?
Mm-hmm.
A class you don't want to do. I always say try to find one thing you don't like doing and trying to go at it.
That's tough. Getting the motivation to go
I
to
agree.
a class for something you don't like.
No, so not something you don't like. You just don't want to go to class. You're curious about something,
Okay.
but I mean, physically going to a class would suck
Yes.
for a lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of people like it. They learn better that way.
Yeah.
I would see that as a big pain in the ass.
Yeah.
But I
my
need to
wife.
Like I need to take that Dave Ramsey class. You
What?
know, the financial class. I was telling you about
where you go.
personal budgeting kind of thing.
Yeah. They
'Cause that's-
strip you naked and count your money in your wallet. Something like that.
We hear a lot of sad stories, I guess.
Yeah.
Like AA or something like that. But I don't want my game to ever get to that point, especially with legalized gambling coming out.
Oh yeah.
That is scary. I'm glad I haven't really done that in a while.
I don't know. I'm not a big gambler.
I have to just not do it.
Sports can be, like fantasy sports and shit. That's kind of different.
Yeah, but you think like remember when FanDuel came out, we're like,
Oh,
I got this
I know.
shit. They undervalued
yeah.
Odell Beckham. He's a rookie. They don't even know. Like,
FanDuel sucks.
whatever.
I don't like it.
Doesn't- DraftKings. Same.
Well, no, I know. They have
In-ga-
that new one, Draft, where you actually pick. Nobody has the same guy. So that one's a little bit better, but like
Dude, in-game gambling on props and stuff, that's going to get dangerous.
that. Yeah.
There's a timeout or halftime, and you can bet on crazy shit
Yeah, I know. I mean,
from your phone. That's the problem. Phone.
well, it'll filter out the degenerates. If you got that bad a gambling problem, sorry.
I think gambling's kind of like the food addiction. So I think it's harder than the other ones because it's like, I don't know why, but it just food obviously because you have to eat. So if you have a food addiction, it's really tough to kick. I think.
I mean,
You don't-
gambling has an end game when you run out of money, doesn't it? Or the
Yeah,
mafia
but I mean,
comes
like,
after you.
Those Gambler Anonymous meetings are possibly worse than because you're not like on drugs, so you can't. Your behavior shouldn't be that way, right? It's almost a mental illness.
Yeah, you almost don't have the excuse of
Right,
drugs
right,
for
right,
your
right.
behavior.
So, all right. So I'm going to give out some more pragmatic advice. We are very late for a meeting that's in our office, and we'll do a part 2 after our meeting's done.
Maybe.
Sound good? And I'll do it solo if you can roll.
Oh, all right.
I don't think it'll be a long meeting.
See how I feel.
All right. Let's at least get some outro music. Eric, don't just kill it. Don't kill the vibe.
I'm not gonna
Right
kill the
there.
vibe.
Right there.
I'm in a good mood. No hottie toddy.
I did it. Part 2.
Nobody believed we were coming back.
No,
I didn't believe we were coming back.
we're like Drake. We went bottom to the top, man.
Yeah. Just like Drake.
Just like Drake, baby. Drake's been fighting with with people on the Raptors because he's too passionate.
Is he a Raptors fan?
Yeah, he's from Toronto.
Dude, between Drake and the NBA, I got no idea what the hell you're talking about.
Okay. He's doing like the Spike Lee of Toronto, the Toronto version of it.
Did not even know the Raptors were any good
Yeah.
until like 2 weeks ago.
They just yeah. They're not bad. Let's do our ads now, which may have zoned you out as a listener, but we're gonna breeze through these, right? Grasshopper, get a phone line if you're running a side hustle, running a business. Don't be a jabroni and use Google Voice. Go to trygrasshopper.com/sweat. Get the hookup. Holler if you hear me. For our listeners, you got to use trygrasshopper.com/sweat. Fresh books.
You are going through them fast.
Yeah.
We don't go through anything fast.
Accounting, I'm working on brevity as part of calibration. FreshBooks, cloud accounting software. Look, you're probably not happy with QuickBooks like we are. You're probably not happy with Xero. We're switching over. Go freshbooks.com/sweat is the URL. Our listeners get the hookup. Again, go freshbooks.com/sweat. And our last sponsor is
Warby Parker.
the Warby Parker. It's the Disruptor Eyeglass Company that don't get ripped off $300, $400 for glasses. That's insane.
Preposterous.
That hurts my dad wallet back.
Ain't no way it costs that much to make them things.
It's called artificial inflation. When
You got Kanye glasses.
when you dictate the market as one entity, Luxottica, 97% of the sunglass and eyeglass share, and eyeglass health insurance, they can artificially inflate the price to $300, $400. That's why your eyeglasses are so goddamn expensive. Go to Warby Parker. They have awesome looking sunglasses. Not only are they aesthetically great, but they're around $95. And they'll take your prescription. You get 5 cents to you if you go to warbyparkertrial.com/sweat. These links will be in the episode description. I'll say the last one again, warbyparkertrial.com/sweat, like Keith Sweat.
Yep.
Yeah. See?
Can you name one Keith Sweat song?
My body.
Okay, name 2 Keith Sweat songs. Exactly.
It's gonna be tough. Yeah. You
He
know.
only had the
You
one.
know. I dish it out. I gotta take it sometimes.
Yeah.
I can't just dish
Is
it
that
out.
one of the songs?
You called me out, man, and I don't know that much Keith Sweat stuff.
I don't know if
It's
he
really
actually
good
had
for
any
me.
other songs.
He's got a bunch of stuff. It's just
I
all
picture. I keep
mid
picturing
'90s.
Brian McKnight.
It's because you're racist.
Oh.
That's why.
Oops.
He kind of looks like Wayne. What's that guy's name?
Brady?
Yeah. I don't know, Brian McKnight.
If I just give you enough time, you'll be the racist.
Oh yeah. I'll peter out
Yeah,
for sure.
Let you take it.
But I'm not racist, so it doesn't bother me.
Oh well, if you say that, then that's true.
Well, you married a white person. I didn't. How about that? Think about that.
She's
Huh?
Italian,
Think about that. Shit.
the least
She's
white of the
Itali-
white.
The whitest Italian of all time. I love you, Doc. Don't get mad. She doesn't listen to this. All right.
Yeah, she's not gonna know.
Let's go back to what we were going on. It was self-calibration. Let's not be lonely as business owners or side hustlers. It is a lonely thing. You're a little delusional in a good way sometimes. Hopefully most of the time, but sometimes you can get off your rocker, man.
Mhm.
And you got to creating a routine is part of what I wanted to put out there.
Ooh, yeah.
As men, I think especially, I think women naturally plan a little bit better about. I think they look more into the future.
Not in my house, but I think we're a little bit
I
different.
said think about it. I didn't say really
Yeah.
do anything about it.
Actually, my wife said that we should be celebrating me on Mother's Day because she said I'm more like the mom and she's more like the dad. Actually,
Wow.
yeah.
Jesus,
I agreed with her. I was like, "You're right. You should
Yeah.
be kissing my ass today."
that's not a bad thing. I just surprised you throw that out on air.
Oh, I don't care.
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't. Even though you don't care, I get it. It still doesn't feel like. It's like I don't know if that feels right.
You're making it worse for me now.
Well, unless you
Now
guys
it-
cross dress in the bedroom, then.
We don't wear nothing in the bedroom.
Ooh, married sex. How boring. All right. So, I would say routine is huge. I think guys need routine. That
Guys
was what,
definitely need
that's,
routine.
That's
yeah.
what I was kind of getting to.
Yeah.
We're more creatures of habit. It can be more like kind of zeros and ones than
It helps take away the sting of certain things, if it's built into your wiring, your software, that you're going to get up and do this automatically. Don't think about, do I want to do this? That doesn't come into play.
I think of the extreme examples like Nick Saban eats the same thing for breakfast and lunch, so he doesn't have to think about it, which I kind of like.
Yeah.
Because how much time do you spend like, oh, I can't wait to nosh on this, and like every meal's got to be delicious now. Like it has to be the best meal ever.
Yeah. I could, if I were a single man, I'd probably be eating the same thing every day. It's like, I don't really care, but it's nice to get a nice new meal.
Do you eat your kids' stuff just because you? I just do it out of cheapness. Like, I don't want to eat the leftover Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but I'm like, I don't want to throw this away.
I don't.
What-
But that's where the home biogas comes in handy.
Oh,
It's just
good
like
call.
so much, the kids, they don't know what they want ever.
So routine, I even went so far as to go in my iCal and just try to have a gridded schedule of every like block, an hour or 2 hour blocks, and try to grid it out and see how good I could stick to that.
Yeah.
It's a little tough with the way our wacky work is, but it's helped get closer. I'm not where I want to be according to my schedule, but we're getting closer a little bit every day.
Well, if you're calibrating yourself, and you have kind of what I tried to do was, if okay, I'm going to be working out, I'm going to lift weights for an hour 4 times a week.
Right.
Doesn't have to be the same time every day all the time. You can move these blocked scheduled pieces around, know what you got to do and how long it's going to take, and just account for it.
It's a very good point, and that's just like diets, right?
Yeah.
People will go, I'm going cold turkey on this, and then you watch the Super Bowl, eat like shit,
Yeah.
and like you just go, fuck it.
Or
like,
they didn't prepare for their new diet, and they're like, oh, they get home and they're like, I don't have anything to eat on this new diet.
And preparation
I'll
isn't
start tomorrow.
bringing over your shit on everybody else. Don't bring a vegan something because you are. Don't ruin everybody's Super Bowl or something like
Yeah.
that. Like, just like, eat before you go. That's
Mhm.
usually what I do, and I'll go, I'm good.
Yeah. No, definitely eat before if you don't want to eat like a pig at a Super Bowl party.
I try to eat as much of whatever the diet is before I go to something like that, where I know I'd just be just a total gross pig
Yeah.
and just eat as much crackling pork from Louisiana, or just anything on the pig that they got.
Oh, I'm to the
fried.
point to where it's like, it's not even it's either keto or you're not eating keto. It's the 2 ways people can eat in my mind. Now.
Yeah.
It's like not all the carb eating is kind of all the same to the point. It's like if you don't limit it, then it's going to be basically the same.
And I don't think food has that direct correlation. I think we all hear about what we're eating is adjusting our mood. I think it has like a transitive property almost, right? So like I'm eating more carbs than I need to. It's adding more weight than I need to carry on my frame probably. Like went to the doctor yesterday, I'm 194. That's bad. That's really bad. I'm 5'11".
That's crazy.
Well, I'm bottom heavy. I'm always going to be a little bit heavier than what you should be at 5'11". But is that an excuse, Like
Yeah.
people will be like, that's your frame. And I'm like,
See, I'm on the other end. Tiny frame.
now everybody hates your guts.
Well, it's not like a good thing. Like my
It's
wrists are like the size of like a little lady's wrists.
Oh, I was going to say, you got lady wrists.
Yeah,
all
big
for
time.
days.
Yeah.
I've never noticed.
Right?
No, I've never noticed your wrists. Like,
That's why my arm hair. I think my arm hair.
Maybe you
is
are the
accounting. I know.
dude, do you really think about that? Like body dysmorphia of your wrists?
No, I'm just saying your wrist size is a good way to tell how big your frame is. That's a good accounting, I guess, if you can overlap your fingers or something. There's some kind of
The
test.
Ray Charles rule, where he would feel up a girl's wrist to see if she was big or not.
Yeah. That's probably. That's
I love
good.
that hand. He would do a handshake and he'd take the other hand and put it on the other side.
He probably had such great tips.
And he'd be like, "No, thank you." Like,
I didn't know that.
yeah, it's in the movie. It's right in the beginning. So I would say routine's good, and don't kill yourself if you mess up. I would do that with I'm going to do this diet, and I'm going to go hard in the paint, and then I'd mess up.
And you go hard in the paint the other way.
I get a case of the fuckets and
Yeah.
just go. And like keeping a schedule, keeping a routine. You're right. Like the workout sometimes. Right now, the way our kids sleep, I'm not going to be able to wake up at 4. I didn't realize that before when I tried to start doing it, and I was really pushing this to happen. I need a similar bedtime. That I can control, right?
Yeah, you're gonna have to adapt.
But if I
Adapt.
can't, I know I can't. I did this Monday night. I can't work out 4:30 in the morning because I'm watching the kids, and I'm going to let my wife sleep. And they've been waking up a lot more frequently lately. All right, so it's 9:00 now. I'll go for a run in a couple minutes and get that done. That'll count as tomorrow
Yeah,
in a way.
that'll work.
And I did 3 miles, and and it helped me because I was tired enough to just go right to sleep.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of set quotas for the week, sort of thing. Once you get to the, have you ran 4 times? Okay, don't have to run for 3 days if you don't want.
Right.
That way you can kind of give yourself some leeway.
But you got to make sure you don't just keep back loading the week of
Yeah.
quota. Like, I got to run a marathon
I owe
and go
myself.
grocery shopping 3 times.
Yeah.
So I think routine's huge. Having projects or goals where you really look at a calendar. I write it out, like almost draw it out and go, here are the short term, here are the long term.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I want to do. You do them at the same time. Long term is you just chip away at becoming organized. There's no real way of qualifying that, but I'm working on it little by little because I know that's not going to work in a household with kids when they get older.
Yeah. Well, so much of it is just bringing it to the front of your mind, thinking about it, keeping it there, present sort of thing.
So how do we not bring on loneliness? I'm going to do the Chris Rock thing and keep asking the question, where he does a bit. He's like, women be shopping. Just says it like 40 times.
Yeah.
That's going to be my
people need that.
That'll be my reset point for when I'm like, all right, we're getting on a tangent highway a bit.
Women be shopping.
There's black people and there's okay, so
see, told you, just give you enough time.
it's Chris Rock's bit, not mine. I'm just repeating it. So my thing is with trying to surround yourself with people that are entrepreneurial, I think really helps. Find a co-share, even if you have an office. Maybe sublet part of your office. If you are in an office, you don't need all that square footage.
I think it's easy for entrepreneurs to feel threatened by having people of similar industries around, and
Not saying industries. All right.
or
I heard Sarah Silverman would go write jokes in a hotel lobby. She even in LA where she lives. She would go to a hotel lobby because there's a weird sense of there's people around you. It makes you you can't fuck around.
yeah. I guess it's more like an insecurity for if you're a first-time entrepreneur. If you've had a successful business before, then that's completely different.
Or
But
you're just trying something on the side.
yeah, there's going to be a little bit of insecurity that comes with that, and making friends, even with people that do exactly what you do, is not the worst thing in the world. There's usually enough to go around, and you can learn from them.
There's usually enough money to go around. We work with technically our competitors a lot because we're not going head to head and RFPs, requests for proposals. That's some really high level shit. We're not there, and we don't like to do them even if they come up.
Yeah.
Because it's you just did a third of the work for free.
I know.
And it's just dumped. So my thing is, we have a group of people though that we're around. We're kind of creating a super friends group or a digital justice league.
Still working on the name.
Powder Keg for now, and people can we can kind of bitch to each other about what's going on, which is cathartic. Our loved ones don't know this world kind of thing. I think a message board is also good too. If you find an online community, you can kind of share information or kind of vent what's going on. That used to be such a weird thing to do, but now I think it's because chat rooms used to be kind of creepy.
There's a ton,
but
of
Reddit,
those
or
social
media,
media.
just reading Reddit is for what you're trying to do is always
there's a subreddit for everything.
Right.
But there's social media, networks beyond Facebook. Industry specific stuff. My wife isn't on Facebook; she's on Dental Town.
Right.
All the time.
Right.
That's where she learns a lot of new stuff. You can ask questions, you can do all that stuff, and all industries have a form of that one way or another.
Yeah.
If it's just a website, even might not have an app, but whatever.
Some might be more for-profit kind of groups making them, but whatever. You do need that kind of stuff. Another virtual thing that we've talked about is Talkspace for a therapist, online therapist. No one knows you're doing it. It might be good. I always talked about doing it proactively, and now we're kind of doing it reactive.
Retroactively?
I talked about I would help my friends find someone. Then I was like, I should do this just to do it because I've never talked to a therapist. And then now talking to one just because we're so crazy because we're not sleeping, basically. That's my theory. but it is good as much as I can talk to you about a lot of stuff, which I do. And on this podcast, I try to talk as, I'll give you about 99%. I can't give the house away, the full kitchen sink,
Yeah.
but as much as I want to,
You're
as well.
getting almost all of it.
Yeah,
from
you're getting
us.
about. I try to be as transparent as possible, but I try to be respectful of everybody else that's
Yeah.
not here, or even if they're here, I feel you get a vibe out of a guest. But I'd say Talkspace is really good, and it'll link you up to a therapist that's kind of like like Netflix used to be. What kind of movies do you like? And it
Mhm.
would figure out what to show you. It's kind of like that. They'll figure out therapists that's kind of good for you.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's
And
kind
you
of
don't got to leave the house.
right.
Nobody will know. No waiting room.
And if you don't have health insurance that'll cover stuff, that's for you. This is for you really, because it's out of pocket. But if you really think about, like, you're paying a gym membership for physical, why not pay for this kind of mental membership?
Mental gym.
Yeah, I would say in real life, IRL as they call it
Mm-hmm.
in the gaming community.
Yep.
I would say for business wise, I'm in a BNI group, and the only reason I really go is because it's something
Try
I have
new
to
jokes.
attend. Yeah, I'm
Works
negative.
here.
I'm negative funny at those things because I don't want to try to make a
That
joke.
guy's a stand-up comic?
Right,
What?
right. I just tell people I have shows. If you want to come, here's some tickets. But like I only recently have tried to like be a little funny, but I don't know. I always feel like if you push too hard to be funny in business meetings, and it falls flat, they're not trying to hire a fucking comedy writer,
Yeah. Also, it's really early in the morning for you, those BNI meetings.
So yeah, that's
Hard to be on.
the deal. People that hear about this in this podcast, if they know about it, they really know about it probably. If you don't know about it, it's almost like a secret society of business networking meetings that go on in almost every city around the world, every major city, I'd say.
Yeah,
in the
there's
United States, for sure.
Yeah.
There's
There's multiple ones in Tampa alone.
There's
has-
about a dozen.
Yeah, they have multiple ones.
And we're, 300. Oh, wait, excuse me. We are, the metropolis area is about 3.2 million. So, and I think we have a total of about, between here and St. Pete, we have 20 groups or something like that.
Yeah.
And my group has 50 people in it. A lot of them are business owners, just luckily. I don't think that happens normally. However, the other people that aren't business owners, they're self-starter kind of jobs like sales, business development kind of stuff where you're independent.
What's the I? It's business networking? What is the I?
International.
Oh, international.
Super corny. They have a lot of
Worldwide.
you have to go every week. That's the deal. And I think that's why it works. The attendance makes you go, and they're crazy about it. They're really
Yeah.
strict. If you'd like to come, our interns off camera, if you want to come with me to see, it's like everybody gets up. It's like kind of depressing where we do it. But
You don't want to go.
I've
Don't do it.
I've got a group of people that it's good that I know I can talk to a few people every week, especially when you need someone for your house too.
It is really nice to have somebody you trust that they'll see you again next week.
Right.
Can't just do a shitty job and then leave town and never see him again. Yeah,
like
that's
a
huge.
handyman company.
Take it all back. The BNI group might be worth it just for that reason.
Oh, it
'cause it's
lowers
like,
cost.
Dude, it's just, I used an AC guy. Was it AC? Yeah,
Yeah,
AC
yeah.
guy from your BNI group after getting screwed over by another company. It's like,
So there's that inherent trust because I know he's credible.
yeah.
How are we doing? I see a pop.
It's saying it's slow internet.
Okay.
What?
So BNI's good.
Did it just shut down?
No,
No, it's
it's
still
still
going.
red. We're still good. BNI's good. It's inexpensive. If you can carve out 3 or 4 hours a week, I think that you can do that. Almost everybody can do that, by the way. We have lawyers that have to go to court from 9 to 12, meet with people at lunch, once or twice a week. You do these one-on-ones to get to know people in there. That's how I know Mike's a good AC guy,
Yeah.
because I vetted him. He's been to my house. Then I used him. Then I referred him.
They become like almost self-vetting in a way. If you got somebody shitty, they're going to get kicked out.
Oh, I tell everybody in there, the fact that you attend this, you're so much better than most of the business owners out
Yeah.
there, because you have to voluntarily go to this thing that you probably won't see results from revenue-wise for a couple months.
Yeah.
and you have to kind of trust the system that works.
Yeah.
So there's that. You can do a Chamber of Commerce, but those are kind of the reason those don't work is it's too loosey goosey. You know.
Yeah.
Junior League if you're a lady.
Yeah.
There's a lot of those around the country.
We're too old.
Freemasons, we should join. I just heard about that on shout out to Dan Cummins' Time Suck podcast.
Freemasonry's weird.
He did a whole podcast about the Freemasons.
Yeah.
Literally, we could just walk over there and ask to join.
Yeah.
That's
No,
what
you
it
just
sounds
have to
like.
ask.
It's not as creepy as.
No, yeah. I've just read some books,
Whoa, books? Look at the big
Them
brain on air.
Freemasons go back a long way, man.
Yeah, they said to the Egyptian days. So, there's a bunch of things out there. Maybe you're into a hobby that has some kind of ritual meetup. How about that? I was gonna say like church is good, but a lot of people that are listening probably don't go, or whatever your religion flavor is. But I'd say there's ritual to these communal groups, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you do a volunteer group, maybe it's something that like is consistently showing up. You can't just pop in, do soup kitchen, pop out.
Yeah, there's
whenever you
something
feel
to
like
that.
it. Yeah, I feel like the ritual of community is really important.
Yeah, that's a good point. I feel like we might not have that as well as we could.
We definitely, especially since we can hide behind a screen, it's getting harder.
Yeah.
That's why we have the term in real life. Like,
That's why it's-
sadly, I thought that was dumb, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I guess I'm not really talking to someone via text. Like, this is not a real conversation.
Back in 20 years ago, everything was IRL.
The last one is real easy that I had is just proactively, you're in the car, just call people up. I used to do that all the time, right? You're in the car sucks. I'd go, hey, I hadn't talked to one of my best friends from college in a long time. I just randomly call him up, see if I can get him.
Yeah.
And I'll just kind of roll call sometimes like that if I know I'm going to be in the car doing errands or whatever. There's something to that if it's someone out of town, I just try to go, who haven't I talked to in a while? And have I been a shitty brother and son? Usually, yes. So I try to call parents. On the way in, I walked in talking to my sister
That's good.
because I'm trying to be a little bit better about that.
Yeah.
So family first, obviously, but
Yeah, that's a good thing. I should do that more.
but you live near.
My parents live in my neighborhood, so I see them almost every day of my life.
But can you take that for granted too? That
Oh, I definitely
my
do.
family lives in the same city, and we're all within 5 miles of each other. But rare is a time that we're all getting up. You know? And I don't see him a lot. I care about him, but it's that thing of like, I don't.
It's an effort, dude.
I don't want to pack the kids up.
Yeah, exactly. If once you have the kids are, they're an issue.
But
every
really,
time.
is that big of a deal? No.
No.
I'm creating.
If you're going
I'm
to their
cre-
house and hanging out at a family member's house, it's totally different than going to lunch
I'm
out in
creating.
public with those two kids.
Creating invisible hurdles, right? I'm creating these. It's like people who tell us like, I don't know tech savvy stuff, and it's like, okay, well, that's fine,
You just
but
don't want to learn it.
you're just pushing against it now.
Yeah.
Like, we're trying to tell you this shit works online.
Mm-hmm.
Online advertising works. It's not black magic. You got to come our way a little bit.
Yeah.
And if you keep going, I just don't know. Oh yeah, you figure it out on an iPhone.
I'll just make it worse. I'll never
Right,
get
right.
it.
My thing is like,
You do it. I'll
they
be
have an
worse.
iPhone on the table and they know how to use it. They probably know how to use it better than I do. I'm not like the most savvy, iPhone user. I would say like, if you figured that out, we can get you to somewhere. So stop creating these hurdles before you get started too. That goddamn, I do that a lot.
Yeah.
I do that administrative. Like I hate administrative work, and I'll do that. I'll be like, well, what am I gonna do? Figure out a template?
Yeah.
Well, I gotta do that.
There's always that build up.
Right.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
Some would call it
And it
Florida
never
snowball.
sucks as bad as here we go with the Florida snowball.
I'm forcing it too much. I would say, and then try to trim down the bullshit time.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You want to create time ultimately to be able to hang with people.
Yeah.
So you have to do that. I should have probably put that in the beginning. It's good I'm talking this out before I write it.
Yep.
But
You should do more writing.
I want to start my these newest posts by saying I don't know structure anymore. I barely know grammar. I I'm just gonna have this
It's like a
ramble. and
Christopher Nolan movie.
This is from my narrative, and you can suck it if you don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's what Christopher Nolan says too.
does he?
Mm-hmm.
I brought up Batman Begins this morning in my BNI group to someone. I was like,
Weird.
look, it's all fear. It's just like Batman Begins. And he was like, what? And I was like,
Never mind.
have you seen it?
It's a great movie.
But fear, fear.
Objectively.
A lot of people project a lot of stonewalling and a lot of like, if you just kind of accept that you're going to suck at something or you need to learn something, you're just scared usually.
Yeah.
When you're doing
Quit
this.
looking at it as yourself. Look at it as a third party. Is
Yeah.
it really going to be that bad? Probably not.
Right.
Usually.
Right. So there's all those things. I think it starts at home with a lot of this stuff. If you are, feeling actual depressed, it's really hard to tell that line between bummed. And bummed is different than depressed. Depressed, I think, is like, it's really getting in the way of you doing normal stuff.
Yeah, it's like a borderline physical effect.
That's what I heard. Alcoholism, like, you can drink a lot if you're not, and I'm not saying a functional alcoholic. I'm saying like when that starts getting in the way of your normal day-to-day stuff
Yeah.
and relationships, that's when it becomes a problem.
Right.
Same with depression. I think that's how you kind of qualify it. Like, if if you're bummed out so much that you're not getting out of bed,
Mm-hmm.
or you're going late to work just because you can't get yourself out of bed.
Yeah, that's red flag.
I've been there. And I don't think I don't know if I was depressed or bummed. It's kind of
Yeah. You don't. Those are not medical diagnoses, but
I'm purposely using bummed, so no, I'm not qualified.
yeah, I
to
know.
make that pretty clear.
Yeah.
But it's that thing of like,
It can be both,
it could be both for sure. It's
You
not
know.
they're not exclusive. I'm just saying like
and
if it's a dark cloud hanging over you, like I felt like credit card debt was like that for a while,
yeah,
right? It's just this
this thing in the
This
room
fucking
always.
insurmountable.
Yeah,
It keeps getting bigger, because it's so hard to attack at a certain
Mhm.
point, and it just feels like you're just carrying this cloud over you, like that. There's a pharmaceutical commercial used to have
yeah.
like a bummed out Pac-Man or something like that. It wasn't like a.
I'm thinking
human.
of like a Claritin commercial for the allergy medicine where they would be like grayscale, and then they took their Claritin, and it was colorful after
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Whatever metaphor works for you.
Medicine works.
No, and try. I don't know. I would say my personal opinion is try not to do any medicine if you can at first. But I know I'm not clinical, and that's not a way to go about it.
Yeah, there's about
But,
50 things you could try before you go to the meds. You
Yeah,
know.
it's like breathing, right? You're big
Yeah.
on that.
Breathing, do
my
an ice
phone-
bath, jump in some cold water. You watch how awesome you feel after that.
You can, and y'all can hit us up with issues you want. If you have business questions, just in general, it doesn't have to be about this topic. That's how we're gonna end this thing, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Hit us up, Eric at or at sweatequitypod.com.
Or TocoWorks.
Or whatever your flavor. Law at Sweat Equity Pod. Podcast? What's our email? Both. Okay. I gotta log into that one.
We've got 1,000 messages.
I hope there's not like a bunch just sitting in the hopper. But law at Toco Works as well. You can hit us at social media. We're on all the stuff. We're whores. I'm not even
Mhm.
going to list them out anymore.
Big time. Just go to sweatequitypod.com.
Send us questions,
all the
though.
little thingies.
I want to answer questions on here. Eventually, I want to get this to a live kind of call-in or Skype in show.
Mm-hmm.
And to the pragmatic apps I wanted to tell y'all about before I forget is I was just using a transcription app because fuck you, Dragon Dictate and
Ooh.
Nuance.
I didn't know that.
I was like, hey, I haven't been able to use this app for 2 months. Can you refund me? And they're like, nah. And I was like, what? Okay, now I had to.
And
you
they
can ask. You can ask Sam and Henry in the office. I literally had to go. Okay, here's the deal. If you tell me no, you said you can't do anything. I don't believe that. This is me to a customer service person after being kicked around to 3 phone lines. I said, okay, you're going to lose a customer for life because I am that spiteful. I will not return to this app if I don't get refunded. And
Plus, you got a podcast come after you, bro.
oh, yeah. Fuck you.
Except we can't
That's on you.
transcribe any of this. Yeah.
We can. I have the desktop app.
Oh,
It's
good.
fine. It wouldn't connect to my mobile, which is kind of an inconvenience when you really want to use this thing.
Yeah.
And so, fuck you, Nuance and Digital River,
Yeah.
your parent company or your legal company, and your legal name for your business. And they gave me 1 month back. And so I said, fuck that. Spite can drive you to do a lot of things. You can use that fuel. And so I found a good transcription app called Just Press Play. I think it's all one word. It's on the Apple Store. It's $5. I used it this morning. You do the recording, and then it'll populate in front of your eyes.
Flash forward to the next podcast. Fuck you, Just Press Play. I asked for $5 back.
My whole thing is if I get bad products and service. I get it. Like, I understand that. I can tolerate that. I can't tolerate a disdain for the customer in a customer service line.
Yeah.
It's no one made you have to do this.
Yeah.
By the way, if you're like Zappos, you'll save money.
Yeah.
If you put money into it, it'll save you money. If you're a big company, especially, that's unheard of to me. So SparkPost was the other one. If you have Adobe products, my buddy used to work at Adobe, and he said they were making moves a couple of years ago to buy these apps out and then code it with their branding on it. So the Adobe mobile apps used to have a bad name, and now there's a lot of good ones. And SparkPost is one of those I really like for doing social media posts, so I need a creative to make. Or I like doing concepts for logos and icons and color schemes and stuff. I can kind of do that on my phone, whereas I'd have to sit on a desktop and kind of do it.
Yeah.
So-
I'm going to check that one out.
That one's
Sounds
sweet.
cool.
Especially when you're doing a mock-up for a website where you just need some quick collateral and just throw it in there
Yeah.
kind of thing. So I think that you got anything to tell the peeps about?
No, not really.
That's good yes-anding. That's why you're the best improver in the
No
podcast
buts.
game.